Hello and welcome to Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains. I'm your host, Mike Bosley. Joining us in just a couple moments will be the Executive Director of the Humane Society, and that is Deena Pace. But before we do that, it's time to go into Mike's Pet Peeves. This is nobody important, talking to nobody important, just about nothing important, really. So what I can't stand is when I go into either a gas station or a restaurant or a public place. I was a small business owner and I had a restroom in my establishment, and one thing was always checked was the soap, was the paper towels, the essentials for a bathroom. When I walk into an establishment and I go into the restroom and I see no paper towels and or no soap drives me nuts. I don't stay there very long. It's actually really disgusting because you're like, so there's no soap, there's no paper towels, and there's a huge sign that says employees must wash their hands. Makes you wonder. What I can't stand more than that is when I see something on Facebook, oh my goodness, I lost my pet. Yes, that's a great way to get it out that you lost your pet. But what you should have done is called the Humane Society right out the gate. The Humane Society of the White Mountains takes in animals from all over the area. I mean, we're talking Winslow, we're talking out past Holbrook. I mean, every which a direction. The Humane Society at least gets notified these animals come into us. So please, if you happen to lose your animal, one of the best things you can do is have your animal microchipped, and you should have your finger naughty at you for not having your animal microchipped. But if that's not the case, then you should call the Humane Society of the White Mountains first. Then you should call and get an appointment for a microchipping. Just saying. Hello, Deena. How are you today?
I'm good, Mike. How are you?
Doing good.
That was such a great point because we are one of the holding facilities, the biggest holding facility for Navajo County Animal Control.
Okay.
So, they could be over in Heber, Winslow, Joe City, and say Holbrook doesn't have room. They'll bring them all the way over to us. So it doesn't matter where you live, anywhere up here. And of course, we're also the holding facility for the town of Pinetop Lakeside.
Okay.
So definitely call us if you've lost your pet. We try and watch all the Facebooks, and I will tell you that sometimes gets hard because there's Lost and Found of the White Mountains. That's the one we watch the most. Well, now there's Lost and Found of White Mountain Lakes. There's Lost and Found of Heber Overguard. There's Lost and Found of, Concho, Snowflake. And then you get the person that goes, you should post that in Stradar. Well, I'm sorry, we don't have enough people to post on everything. Lost and Founds are usually pretty good and pick up our post and share it to wherever it needs to be.
Right.
But the point of the matter is, as pet owners, we need to take some responsibility. There we have it.
Right.
And really the responsible thing, everyone says you should have had a collar, a tag, something on them. I personally don't keep collars on my dogs. I have seen read too many horror stories of how when they play with each other, they can actually get hung up. Mm-hmm. And people have come home from work and one of the dogs is dead. So I don't, but all three of my dogs are microchipped.
And that's the easiest way. And it's very cheap, actually, when done at the Humane Society.
We do it for $20. Not only do we microchip them for $20, we also register it with the chip company. So it's done. Now,
one of the valid points that she brings up, great, you got your dog microchipped 5 years ago. You lived in Phoenix 5 years ago. Have you really updated the information on your dog's microchip? I know you moved all your bills and all your mail, but did you move your address on the microchip? So please check with your microchip company for your animal, mm-hmm. and let's get that updated so
Absolutely.
That when it can happen, if the situation does happen,
right.
your animal can be returned to you.
Absolutely.
Now, one thing also I wanted to add very quickly is we have a fundraiser going on.
We do. We always have to have fundraising for all these animals. Last year, we took in right under 1,100 animals.
Wow.
So this month, watch for the no-show fur ball.
No show fur ball.
No show fur ball. We have been doing this for years, and
Okay.
it is the cutest invitation that you'll get in the mail. And you can send in an amount like, say, I'm going to stay at home with my dog or cat in my jammies for $25.
And send it in.
$50, I'm going to sit and eat popcorn while I'm at home with my dog,
Right.
It's just cute. It's so cute. So, and again, we want to thank all of our supporters, and every dollar adds up. I always say every dollar we get is a dollar more than we start each day with.
That's actually a really positive way to look at it.
It is.
I like that.
So, and it can never stop because the animals never stop coming to us.
Sadly, that is part of life. But the good news is you can help. Once again, look for the No Show Fur Ball or visit hswm.org for more information. We'll see you next week right here on Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains.